I'm repeating this for the second time. Don't mind me. Turn off your mic during the main session. Feel free to use the chat for any comments or any question. Please also use the raise hand function if you have any questions. Change your Zoom name account to this format, country code, school code, as well as your name. Here are some examples for you to follow. This session will be recorded and broadcasted as well. So here are your school codes written over here. And we'll just wait for everyone to change their names for us to identify you easily. Okay, I see everyone has already successfully changed their names. There are some that has not. Okay, it seems like everyone is following really well. And let's start the program. Thank you everyone for being here today with us. So for today, it will be the Tsunago Research Project Kickoff. Thank you everyone for joining us. And thank you everyone. We would like to represent Lebanese to thank everyone for their enthusiasm as well. So we would like to also thank our visionary partner, First Gen. Thank you so much for supporting this, as well as our other supporting partners such as Crown Digital, Innovate 360, our education collaboration partner, Wella School Systems, and our academic partner, GradMap. Thank you so much for supporting this program to nurture the future leaders of the countries. So I'm the MC for today, and you can call me Mango. I'm born and raised in Singapore. I did my Bachelor of Science in Chemistry at the University of Queensland, after which I went to work as an research engineer for about 2 years. And I've decided to sharpen my skills, soft skills, analytical skills, chemistry skills. So I've decided to do my PhD in organic chemistry. So I graduated in the year 2021. I graduated from the University of Hong Kong, and this is my very first job upon graduation. I'm working as a science bridge communicator at Lebanese. So I only have one hobby, working out. So if you would like to have a conversation with me about working out or how to eat healthy, we can always have a chat. So I'll be the MC for today. So this is our timeline. So for the first 5 minutes, there'll be an introduction to Lebanese. Next, we'll have an introduction to Tsunago Research Project, and we'll be having an exciting keynote speech and a special message from the visionary partner. Next would be a team and research mentor self-introduction for us to know each other better, because we'll be working with each other for around another 8 months, and participating school introductions as well. And of course, for us to communicate even better throughout the project, we would also be teaching you how to use the Slack tool and what will we be doing for the next few steps. So Lebanese group, I would like to pass this to the project manager, Dr. Yev. So over to you, Dr. Yev, and just let me know when you want to switch the slides.
Yep, so thank you very much, Mango. So can everyone hear me? I guess so. Okay, yeah. So yes, good afternoon, everyone. And of course, welcome to the kickoff of this year's Tsunago Research Project. So I'll be explaining a bit about our company for those who have not heard of us. Or I guess I can assume that all of you, well, not really all, but most of you have already heard about our company. But just give me like around 5 minutes to explain about what we do. So just to introduce myself, I'm Yev. So next slide, please, Mango. Yeah, so I'm actually from the Philippines, and my background is both in chemistry and pharmaceutical sciences. So I graduated my bachelor's from the Philippines, but I did my master's and PhD in Japan. So I'm actually affiliated both with our Japan and Philippine office. So I go back and forth between the two countries. And I used to also work in business development before I joined Lebanon itself. So, and before that, also before coming to Japan, I also used to work as a university instructor. So from a teacher to a business person, and even right now as a science communicator. So that's the kind of career that I have trudged. So next slide, please. So about our company, as everyone knows, we're called Lebanese, and basically we're this group of researchers or people with at least a research mindset or experience with the same vision of advancing science and technology for global happiness. And actually, our company was founded 20 years ago, exactly on 2002, June 14th. And next week, it's exactly our 20th anniversary on June 14th, which is why a lot of our members are actually here in Japan as well. So as I mentioned, we are a group of researchers. That's why if you look at the lower left, a lot or like most of our employees or staff actually have graduate degrees or like master's and PhDs. And one thing that's unique about us, since our vision or like our goal is actually to contribute to society, the divisions that we have are not classified according to function. Like, for example, when you look at usual companies, they would have marketing division, business development division, etc. But for us, since the goal is to actually give back to society or like accelerate S&T, we have divisions that are classified according to the sector of society that we're dealing with, as you can see on the right. Next slide, please. And we are also relatively international. So our main office is right here in Tokyo, in Japan. We do have an Osaka office, and we have satellite offices in the US and UK. And then around 10 years ago, Lebanese Singapore and Lebanese Malaysia were established. And the last subsidiary or office to be established is Lebanese Philippines, so which was last year. Next slide, please. Now, how did our whole, the whole Lebanese thing start? So and 20 years ago, our founders actually were experiencing these three challenges in Japan, as you can see on the lower left, right? One of which is the next generation, like you kids. I guess since you're here, maybe you're not part of this issue, but I guess it's applicable to the whole world, where a lot of kids nowadays, or like the younger generation, is not that interested in science as they should be. And then next, there were also a lot of PhD students without jobs during that time. The Japanese government especially had a lot of initiatives like scholarships and also research grants to help graduate students with the research, or like for just to produce more PhD graduates in general. But unfortunately, during that time, of course, in academia, there's a lot of competition, so it was hard to find a job, and even the corporate side was not yet that ready compared to now to accept PhD students. And lastly, lack of entrepreneurs. So you would think that Japan, of course, as a very industrialized country, would have these many entrepreneurs, but like 20 years ago, when you compare it, for example, to the US, there was already Silicon Valley, but then Japan that time didn't have like specifically science and technology entrepreneurs. So during that time, there were these three issues that our founders experienced, and there were 15 of them. That's quite a lot, actually. And they were also graduate students during that time, and they gathered together and created Lebanese. So what exactly is it that we do? Next slide, please. So our whole, in a nutshell, what we're trying to do is to bridge the gap in knowledge between researchers or scientists or science and society in order to accelerate S&T in general. So you would think that this is very much science communication in a general sense. But then for us, in our 20 years of operation, that has actually transformed into what we call science bridge communication, where we're trying to connect different parts of society involved in S&T. And now, the scale that we're doing is, next slide, please. Oh, yeah, next slide, please. Yeah. So the scale that we're doing is very much broad. And this could be in the form of our four main projects or like divisions. So let me just start, for the sake that I think education is the most important today. Let me start from the right, which is not normal. But one of the things we do is to accelerate the implementation of technologies into society. So that's the role of frontier development, and that's where we support startups, for example, if you've heard of them, deep technology startups in particular. So we have financial support for them. We have research support, manufacturing, and etc. And then going before that, so before you bring those technologies into society, of course, you have to do research and development for it. So for that part, we, for example, do conferences or do research grants in partnership with corporates or government offices to support the researches or that scientists and researchers are doing in general. And then before that, who makes these technologies? So it's the scientists or researchers, right? So that's the part where the human resource development kicks in. So for example, when there are scientists or like budding scientists or researchers in the university or grad school level, we try to develop them as through trainings, workshops, and also career fairs and the like. And left of that is the most relevant for today, which is our Education Development Division, where we try to support science education and science research until the high school level. So this is where actually Tsunagu comes in. And we do have a lot of other initiatives related to that. But for today, let's focus on Tsunagu. And yeah, and I hope that's all about Leave a Nest. And I think the project leader this year will be explaining Tsunagu in a while. So I'll give it back to Mango for a bit before we proceed to that. Thank you, everyone, and good afternoon.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Now I would like to pass it to Brian, the project leader, and he'll be giving us an introduction to Tsunago as well as his opening remarks. Over to you, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Everyone can
Yeah,
see.
loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much, Mingo, for introducing me. And thank you very much, Sir for also sharing to everyone here in this webinar, our Zoom event rather, about our company, Livanes. So next slide, please. So before I introduce what we have, what we are all, before I introduce the reason why we're all gathered here today, let me introduce myself. So my name is Brian Angelo Foronda. So from now on, just please call me Brian. I'm from the Philippines. And to share a bit more about myself, I was also one of the students in high schools like you. So I'm from Philippine Science High School in the Philippines. And then I did go to college here in the Philippines, but eventually went for my bachelor's in Japan, in University of Tsukuba. And just this year, actually, I joined Livanes Philippines as one of their science bridge communicators. But before that, I was also an undergraduate researcher back in my university. And when I was doing my own research, I was mostly focusing on compounds from sharks and to see their effects on humans, especially our fat cells. So will this specific compound lessen your fat, or will it also make you fatter, or will it actually affect your the rate of your fat gaining or not? So that was me and my very short undergraduate research stint. So just like every one of you, I've also had my fair share of research. So maybe some of you are wondering, why am I, next slide, why I'm talking here. So next slide, please. Of course, as Mingo and Suryev has mentioned, I am the project leader for this year's Tsunago Research Project. So before we delve into actually doing the project together, maybe some of you are wondering what is Tsunago? So Tsunago basically means to connect or tie together. So what are we trying to tie together? So you can see in the logo in the middle and the different colors in the origami knot. This symbolizes different generations and point of views and mindset. And that's what we're trying to do in Tsunago, to be able to mend all these aspects in life and be able to do something good for our world. So why do we need Tsunago research projects? So nowadays there's a lot of issues and problems arising in the world, which is very complex and very hard to solve, mainly because of different confounding factors affecting it, and one issue will lead to a network of different problems. So here at Libanas, we believe that collaborating between people with different mindset, and especially coming from different disciplines, will be able to make a bridge to find many innovative solutions in different world issues using the power of science and technology, and most importantly, research. Next slide, please. So yes, this year, I'm very, very glad and proud to say that the host country is the Philippines. And we will be having the umbrella theme of environment with research subtopics of energy, waste, and water. So maybe you're wondering, why are we tackling these why are we tackling environmental issues, and why specifically on energy, waste, and water? As you can see in the picture at the right, you can see a picture of a very young girl, probably younger than most of us and even the high school students. And she's surrounded by a lot of these waste, mostly plastic. And actually in 2010 they have found out that in 2015 they found out that Philippines is actually one of the largest contributors of plastic waste in the ocean. So that's two of the things that is most prominent problems: waste and water pollution. And in addition to that, in 2019 we have found out that Philippines among the ASEAN countries have the highest electricity prices. So now you can see a lot of the fuel prices increasing. But even before pandemic, even before a war like in somewhere in the world has occurred, Philippines is already a victim of this very high electricity prices. So what we want to do is to be able to find innovative environmental solution to be able to improve the quality of life in the Philippines. Next slide, please. So yeah, so for this year, we will be operating in this schematic, this diagram. You can see at the schematic diagram on how we will operate. So some of you, I'm very happy to welcome all of the students here who will be under both GU and the KADAI. So the GU teams will be divided into three: energy, waste, and water. And there will be different teams within each subtopic. And for the KADAI, all of the students under this category will be doing renewable energy topics. So GU, to be short, it means freedom. So all of the students who are joining this category will be able to freely decide your research topic or your subject for your research in Tsunago research project. So as long as it's under the energy, waste, and water research subtopics. And for this year, actually, this is a new thing. We've offered the Kadai category where we really want all of the students to be able to make this a space for you to be able to learn how to do research. So it doesn't matter if you have a very extensive research background or not, but in this Kadai category, we really want to, guide you further in, building up your foundation of research in your from now on and for the next years to come. Next slide, please. So yes, so for the Tsunago Research Project, we're really incorporating different sectors and different stakeholders in terms of research development. So we have here our very dear high school students who will be doing most of the work for this year. And then we also have external mentors, partners who are supporting this initiative, and also us, the DivaNest members, who will be supporting you also. Next. So what I wanted to, before I end my very short speech, I want to emphasize that Tsunago Research Project is not a competition. We really don't want this to be, a ground for you to, just do your best and actually, you should do your best because you want to improve yourself. So not because you want to outdo the other team or not. So we don't want you to take this a very competitive activity, but rather we want you to be able to use this as a platform to enhance your research skills, to get help from external mentors we have now, and also to meet more like-minded students in Asia Pacific. And now it's the COVID, so everything's online. So this is very apparent now. So we want to add this Tsunago platform for you to know more research inclined students like everyone of you here. Next slide, please. So what can you do next? So I have this DILP, DLIPP. So from now on, you may be able to do research by first discussing, and you can use our Slack communication for this and communicate with all of the members in Tsunago program. And you can learn. You have to learn about the environmental issues here in the Philippines to be able to come up with a topic which you need to identify, which is the third pointer. And for the polishing, you have our extensive array of external mentors who'll be very much willing to guide you through your research topic decision. And lastly, this you will be able to present all your results and your ideas first in our first midterm presentation, and you'll also have a lot of more avenues for you to do that. So that's all for me. I'm really, really glad for everyone for joining Tsunago Research Project 2022. So that's it. Back to you, Mingo.
Thank you so much. That was a really interesting introduction. I realized that when you pronounce your name like the full name, it sounds really good. So I shall start calling you that now. Okay, let's welcome our keynote speaker. So we would like to welcome our keynote speaker, the OIC chief, climate change mainstreaming from the Climate Change Mainstreaming and Integrating Division, Climate Change Service, and Department of Environment and Natural Resources.
Good.
So she is
Good
Miss
afternoon.
Janice. Are
Yeah,
you
okay.
here?
I will off my cam
Sure.
when I deliver my speech. May I request Nikki, please, our colleague, to share.
Yep.
Nikki.
So you'll be sharing your slides on your end, right, Miss Janice? We are currently giving you the co-host rights. Give us a minute. So maybe I'll give a short introduction about you, Miss Janice, the first gen corporate social responsibility senior manager. As a senior manager, she actually provides the strategic direction in the development of
Miss Mango.
Yes, Miss Susan, right? I'm sorry. Okay, so I will just stop sharing now.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Apologies.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Director Elodie Dabasog of the Climate Change Service of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources in the Philippines, I express our warmest appreciation for the presence of everyone in this momentous event, the 2022 Tsunago Research Project Kickoff Event. What is happening to the environment today? Let me walk you through first of the global state of the environment and how our global and local leaders respond to the challenges. Then we will see how do we play our roles. The environment has become more complex and unpredictable than ever before. Globalization, population growth, economic and social development, natural resource exploitation and scarcity, food security, resilience to natural disasters, climate change, and urbanization. These are environmental issues, and they are the external drivers in the world today. While some parts of the world are heating up, the rest are melting down. The changes in temperature, sea level, and precipitation we are experiencing have great impacts to the environment as natural cycles are continuously being disrupted and the effects are adversative. Let's talk briefly about global warming and climate change. The latest report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, released in February 2022, paints a troubling picture. Climate change is already affecting every corner of the globe, and much more severe consequences are on the way if we do not reduce greenhouse gas emissions by half this decade and immediately ramp up adaptation. The report highlights that human activities are estimated to have caused approximately 1 degree centigrade of global warming above pre-industrial levels, with a likely range of 0.8 degrees centigrade to 1.2 degrees centigrade. Now, what does this mean? Global warming is likely to reach 1.5 degrees centigrade between 2030 and 2050 if it continues to increase at the current rate. The report finds that significant climate impacts already occur at 1.5 degrees centigrade, especially in regards to low-lying areas, human health, and ocean. The impacts will hit the poor and most vulnerable the hardest due to loss of livelihoods, food security, food insecurity, population displacement, health effect, and more. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called the first report issued last August 2021 a code red for humanity and said that if we combine forces now, we can avert climate catastrophe. He laments that the evidence detailed by IPCC is unlike anything he has ever seen, calling it, quote, at last of human suffering and a damning indictment of failed climate leadership, unquote. Increasing investment will be critical for survival. Adaptation and mitigation must be pursued with equal force and urgency. The Paris Agreement is a legally binding international treaty on climate change. It was adopted by 196 parties at Conference of the Parties 21 in Paris on December 12, 2015, and entered into force on November 4, 2016. Its goal is to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, preferably to 1.5 degrees Celsius, compared to pre-industrial levels. The Paris Agreement requires each party to prepare, communicate, and maintain successive nationally determined contributions that it intends to achieve. Parties shall pursue domestic mitigation measures with the aim of achieving the objectives of such contributions. It is the country's investment plan for technological transformation in the immediate future. The Philippines has committed the reduction and avoidance of 75% from 2020 to 2030 for the sectors of agriculture, waste, industry, transport, and energy. The DENR, as the Environment Office of the country, addresses climate change and environmental concerns by implementing watershed management, forest restoration and protection, biodiversity conservation, and pollution management, as embodied in the 10 priority programs of the department. The impacts of climate change highlighted the critical importance of science and technology to achieve sustainable development goals. Climate change, as a complex and multi-sectoral concern, requires the best and most up-to-date scientific assessments prepared in a holistic and multidisciplinary way. The capacity to produce, select, adapt, and disseminate knowledge serves as a critical tool to attain sustained economic growth and improve quality of life. Indeed, education and awareness raising enable informed decision making, play an essential role in increasing adaptation and mitigation capacities of communities, and empower people to adopt sustainable lifestyles. What I have just mentioned are information to be used as reference for your future research projects. Uh, Researching environmental issues makes students aware of how they affect their surroundings and ways in which they can protect them. Environmental science enlightens one on how to conserve the environment in the face of increasing human population growth and anthropogenic activities that degrade natural resources and ecosystems. Environmental research has led to technologic advances and improved policies that have resulted in enormous improvements in environmental quality and public health, which may have saved lives and reduced healthcare costs. In addition to developing the obvious skills associated with problem solving, lateral thinking, and the scientific method, students also get to build valuable social and environmental networks, including forging better relationships with others. The environment as focus of research would also free them of the compartmentalized thinking they might normally encounter at school. Environmental protection is everyone's responsibility. Earth is a home for different living species and we all are dependent on the environment for food, air, water, and other needs. Therefore, it is important for every individual to save and protect our environment. The need for a global cooperation is a must because global environmental issues are interconnected. Example, 9 of the 10 countries most affected by extreme weather events between 1997 and 2016 were developing countries. In many impacted regions reliant on farming, communities struggle to recover from periods of extreme rainfall followed by extreme drought, extreme patterns that are becoming more common as a result of climate change. These climate-associated disasters triggered food crises in 23 countries and were responsible for pushing some 39 million people into acute food insecurity. But global solutions are interconnected too. Despite enormous challenges, there are positive signals of progress. Example, the recent UN World Bank report, Pathways to Peace, identified a savings of up to $70 billion a year if the global community is able to implement a scaled up system for prevention. These cost savings could be reinvested in reducing poverty, improving health, addressing climate change, and advancing prosperity. The IPCC made a strong statement when it said, "We are not forecasting a future. We are serving a notice, an urgent notice based on the latest and best scientific evidence that the time has come to take the decisions needed to secure the resources to sustain this and coming generations." We cannot escape the challenges of living in an interconnected world. We need to break down silos and improve how we work together across issues and across sectors, and to keep options open for future generations. The IPCC reiterates that the present generation must begin now and begin together. Young people's contributions to environmental research and policy should not be taken for granted given their size in many developing countries. Because they are the most affected by environmental issues, young people can make significant contributions to addressing them and can drive solutions that contribute to sustainable development. Some of the examples of environmental research you may wish to consider are climate change. Since climate change affects everyone and focuses on the changes in the environment, this is a great topic for research. Renewable energy. You might try to discover which renewable energy is best for different regions or learn how each type of renewable energy affects its environment. Conservation biology. You can explore research questions such as how human activities affect biodiversity and what people can do to prevent the extinction of species in nature. Urban ecology. You may include achieving sustainability, reducing pollution, and managing the Earth's population. As cities continue to grow, this is an emerging topic for environmentalists. Sorry. Endangered species. Research may include how human activity affects other species or how losing these species could be detrimental to their environments. Water management. You may include developing ways to optimize the use of this resource since it's vital for all life forms. Research and development support can enhance the potential growth of green recovery investments. International efforts to support new energy sources such as green hydrogen and better batteries, along with a range of nature-based solutions to achieve lower cost and more resilient infrastructure, can spark a new cycle of sustained and equitable growth. What I am stating right now are the wish lists of the government for research and development. Other research and development that the country would like to pursue are listed in the following slides. a comprehensive bioprospecting and biotechnology, capacity needs assessment of healthcare facilities, assessment of existing technologies on waste management, early detection and rapid response on new virus, utilizing natural resources for disease prevention and cure. The next 3 slides will show how applications of artificial intelligence for climate action. This is one of the most important and rapidly developing new technologies and are now a big part of people's everyday lives. Automated detection and monitoring, predictive analytics, forecasting and scenarios for decision support, consumer awareness and behavior nudging, risk assessment and impact modeling, optimization of energy and material use, quality control. The government has identified the following as possible areas for innovation, and these include conduct of carbon footprint assessment, use of cloud platform, carbon stock accounting, use of artificial intelligence technologies, digital technologies or computer applications for forest management, creation of integrated knowledge management system. The DENR envisions a water secure and resilient Philippines so that its policy actions and strategies are focused on ensuring water security, especially in COVID-19 affected areas, streamlining the management of healthcare and infectious waste, prioritizing the protection and conservation of natural resources, especially in degradation hotspots and critical ecosystems. Also, our wish list on research and development programs are on this slide. And we also have policy recommendations that we would like to work on, and these are researchable areas in energy and water. With all the hazards we have experienced, the Philippines must declare a climate emergency in preparation for unprecedented conditions by 2050. As quoted from Tony Lavinia, Acting Executive Director of the Manila Observatory, the temperature in the country is expected to rise by 7 to 8 degrees Celsius. He described climate change as a very serious existential threat. He added, "It's important to declare an emergency. We have a window of more or less 10 years in which we can try to avert the effects," unquote. Environmental sustainability and livability depend heavily on natural resource use and other human behaviors. The environment is the critical infrastructure, according to the National Research Council, without which neither an economy nor a society can survive. The environmental challenges have several common features that dictate that they be addressed through a nationwide network of sites. They are all regional, continental, or global in extent. For instance, invasive species and emerging diseases are of concern precisely because they spread across large portions of the nation and have substantial effects on human health, agriculture, natural resources, recreation, forestry, and other economically important endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the young ones, the environment needs our help. Educate yourselves about the biggest issues for greater awareness. The Philippines, through its Environment Office, has laid a number of researchable areas that you, our future leaders, scientists, can work on. Anything helps. We're all tasked with the responsibility to keep our planet clean, healthy, and beautiful. Go, young scientists. Next slide, please. Go, young scientists. The world awaits you. Thank you very much on behalf of the Undersecretary, Attorney Annalisa Te, and Director Ellen Basug. I would like to thank Sir Brian Angelo Foronda, the project leader of Tsunago Research Project 2022, Live a Nest Philippines Incorporated, Sir Ludovic Luis Madrid, and the rest of the people in the Live a Nest Philippines Incorporated. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much for informing us and letting us know the importance of understanding more about the environmental issues as well as the climate impacts as well. So now I'll need to share my screen. Just give me a minute. I hope everyone is able to see my screen. So now we will be having a special message from Ms. Janice, the First Gen Corporate Social Responsibility Senior Manager. As a Senior Manager, she provides the strategic and direction in the development of relevant, responsive, and regenerative CSR programs across its businesses, operations in different parts of Philippines. Over to you, Ms. Janice. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, no problem. Very clear.
Good afternoon again. So on behalf of First Gen, I would like to thank Live a Nest for making First Gen your visionary partner for the Tsunago Research Project. We are one with you in your mission to create and promote sustainable technologies that will address environmental issues. Please allow me to introduce First Gen. This will give you an idea why this research project is very important also for us. First Gen is a Filipino-owned company. We are part of the first Philippine holdings conglomerate of the Lopez Group. We are the leading clean, renewable, and low-carbon power producer in the country. We have natural gas, hydro, geothermal, wind, and solar. Our portfolio is composed of 30 operational power plant projects strategically located in all three main grids of the Philippines, so from Luzon to Mindanao. It has a total installed capacity of 3,495.2 megawatts, making us one of the largest independent power producers in the country. Our business is aligned with the Sustainable Development Goal, SDG 7, or Affordable and Clean Energy. So we supply about 13.3% of the energy requirements of the country. As you can see in this slide, our biggest asset is actually natural gas, with 2,017 megawatts installed capacity. It is followed by geothermal with 1,181.8 capacity. Then we also have solar, wind, and hydro. It is our aim to help address the energy trilemma of the country, which are environmental sustainability, affordability, and reliability. I'd like to give emphasis on natural gas because natural gas is, well, our biggest asset, and we acknowledge that natural gas is also a fossil fuel. But it plays a very important role in achieving SDG 7, or affordable and clean energy. Natural gas plays a very important role towards a just transition to a decarbonized economy. So as mentioned, the goal of SDG 7 is addressing the energy trilemma of environmental sustainability, affordability, and reliability. Natural gas is actually cleaner than coal. It has 60% less carbon dioxide, 100% less sulfur oxide, and 80% less nitrous oxide. It is cheaper than coal, as you can see in this column. Natural gas is more affordable. And in terms of reliability, our power plants in Batangas, San Gabriel, is considered to be one of the most efficient power plant in Southeast Asia, while Avion has a fast start capability. While a coal plant needs about 11 hours from cold start to full load, our San Gabriel power plant needs only 2 hours while our Avion power plant needs only 15 minutes. So they can immediately provide the energy requirements of our country. Again, reliability. For a developing country like the Philippines, we need natural gas as a transition fuel to be able to pursue our economic development while fulfilling our commitment to the Paris Agreement of lowering our emissions. At present, our wind and solar energy resources are not as reliable yet because of limited technologies. These are also highly affected by natural conditions, which we really do not have a control of. In the Philippines, there are opportunities for solar rooftops for households. But again, we go back to the issue of affordability. Not everyone, at least in the Philippines, can afford it right now. So we really need to continue to find ways and technologies on how we can make energy affordable for all. An initiative of First Gen under its Corporate Social Responsibility Program is a Create for the Climate. Like our speaker from DNR, we really acknowledge the need to address climate change. So the Create for the Climate is our flagship program for the environment. It aims to increase awareness on climate change and clean and renewable energy among First Gen's internal and external stakeholders. Initially, we have been conducting information campaigns in our host schools and communities. When the pandemic hit in 2020, we transitioned to virtual learning, which gave birth to our What's Heating Up webinars. Then last year, we conducted the Ideathon 2021 Innovate for the Climate, where we challenge our stakeholders to brainstorm solutions that will address environmental and societal issues such as climate change. We believe that all of us can do something to help address climate change. And now we are challenging you, our dear students. We are also producing the Climate in 2 Minutes. These are bite-sized information on climate change. So I hope you can find the time to visit our Climate in 2 Minutes page in YouTube. All of these are in line with our mission of forging collaborative pathways for a decarbonized and regenerative future. For us, it should be regenerative, not just sustainability or not just eliminating or doing less harm. We need to rethink and redesign our programs to help rebuild a better society and a healthier planet. So as you can see, even as an energy company with a natural gas portfolio, it is our desire and our commitment to be at the forefront of transition to a net zero economy by 2050. Apart from finding energy efficient technologies like our San Gabriel and Avion, we are on a mission to decarbonize. This is where initiatives such as this Tsunago research project plays a very important role. Our environmental issues in the world is a result of systemic challenges that we ourselves created. Earlier, it was also mentioned that the interconnectedness of issues. This requires a deeper understanding and comprehensive solutions. It isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. We need to continually research to fully understand what is the root of the problem. How can we address these problems? Who are we finding solutions for? So your research is really very important. From your research, I hope you will also be able to develop and innovate solutions similar to our Create for the Climate projects. We are currently implementing the winners of that initiative. We hope that you can make use of your findings to benefit our society and our planet wherever you may be. Next is collaborate. The earlier speakers also mentioned the importance of collaboration. We need to work together across all groups, across all sectors, across all ages, and across all countries. By collaborating, we will be able to build from each other's strengths and compensate for what is lacking. Finally, evaluate and iterate. Test your research. Do not be afraid to fail. Earlier, Brian already mentioned this is not a competition. This is an opportunity for you to enhance your skills. So I hope you try and do that. I applaud all of you for trying to find solutions in addressing our environmental issues. At your young age, you are all standing up for the environment. Our Philippine national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, is actually correct in saying that you, our youth, is the hope of our future. Thank you so much and good luck to all of you. To learn more about our programs, I hope you can follow us on our Facebook page, Regenerative Pathways, and our YouTube page, Climate in 2 Minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your very inspiring speech. Indeed, the youth now, they will actually be the pillars of our society in the near future. So all the best for their research. Thank you so much, Miss Janice. So now I'll need to share my screen. Okay, I hope everyone is able to see my screen. For now, we'll be introducing our the mentors from the Live and Nest side. So for the Tsunago team members, please stand by and I'll be calling out your names and just say hi to the rest of us over here. So from Philippines, we have got our project leader, Brian Ferranda, majored in cell molecular biology and bioresource science. Unmute yourself and say hi.
Hello, everyone. You've met me.
Okay, yep, that's him. Then for the project manager who gave us a speech just now as well, introducing about Live and Nest, project manager, Dr. Yev, who majored in pharmaceutical sciences. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Next, we have got Dr. Satomi Maeda, who majored in human factors and industrial organizational psychology. Really rolls off the tongue really well. Dr. Maeda, where are you?
Hello.
Yep, that's her. And Dr. Tokue, currently she's away. However, you guys will get to meet her in the midterms as well. And we have Zaim from Malaysia, majoring in electronic systems. Zaim-san, say hi, say hi.
Hello, hi.
Hello, and there's me. Hi, everyone. Who majored in organic chemistry. So feel free to DM me anything. Okay, next we have got, oh wait, okay, didn't forget. Okay, so next we have got Dr. Yazawa, who majored in environmental engineering. Unmute yourself and say hi.
Hi.
You can say hello too if you want.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, next we have got Ezra, Dr. Ezra, who majored in bioprocess engineering.
Hello, hi, selamat
Yep,
petang.
that's
Hi.
him. And we have got Aisha, who majored in biotechnology.
Hi, everyone.
And we have got Lutho, who majored in chemical engineering.
Hello.
Okay. So we have got Mr. Sivakumar, who majored in mechanical engineering, advanced manufacturing.
Hi,
Siva-san,
everyone.
where are you?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Okay, and we have got Mr. Ryan, who majored in, okay, this is a long one, biological sciences with a second major in medicinal chemistry and pharmacology.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice meeting you too, even though like you're just next door. Okay, so now let's welcome the external mentors. I'll pass the mic over to Yev-san. Yev-san, over to you. Just let me know when you would like to flip to the next slide.
Hey, I guess it's back to me. So thank you, Mango, for giving me the opportunity to introduce all our amazing external mentors. So just for everyone's background, last year we only had 7, but this year I think we have 22 or 21, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we have like 3 times increase in the external mentors because we of course understand how giving the students the technical support, especially for field-specific advice. So we really gave some effort, a lot of effort in recruiting a lot of external research mentors for this year. So first off, I think I'd like to give the floor to, next slide, please, Mr. Muhammad Basril. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. So can you give a short intro about yourself to the students, please?
All right. Hi and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mo Basril, but you can call me Bob. Actually, I'm from my conceptual robotics Sendian Berhad, an engineering company in Malaysia. So my position there is as engineer and also educational content manager that related to STEM and also IR 4.0 content. So my background is from mechanical engineering, specifically under manufacturing engineering. And currently I'm just finished my Master of Engineering of Science. My major is in manufacturing process also, deep drawing. But during my daily tasks as engineer, I engage more with advanced machining like 3D printing, laser cut, drones, and also AR and VR. So there you go. My research interest is manufacturing process and also advanced manufacturing process. My hobbies, I play music and also riding motorcycle. Yeah, I hope everyone can collaborate together and share their ideas and knowledge towards this Tsunago project, and hope to see you guys soon. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mohammed. So, yeah, actually, even though we have a lot of experimenters for today, some of them were not able to attend, but this was just from his, the request from Mr. Basril that he got first. But let me introduce also the other external mentors that we have for today. So next slide, please. So one of them is JM. He likes to be called. He has a background in chemistry, and like right now he's in Europe studying, and his background is more of solar energy. Okay, next slide, please. He's from the Philippines, by the way. So, and then next we also have Arthur, who's a medical physicist. He is right now also in Europe, and his field is more of general physics, and yeah, as medical physicist, as I mentioned. Next, please. We also have Alyssa. So she's also Filipina. Right now she's in the US, and her field is in molecular and cell biology. Next, please. Another, oh, I think, is Lamar here? Yeah, he's here. Lamar, will you be able to talk right now? Because I think he also has full-time work right now. But he's not responding, so maybe not. So I'll introduce Lamar. So he is an energy engineer. He's also Filipino. Yeah, but he also has other interests, for example, agricultural processing and then changing waste to energy. So he's actually there. Just search his name in the participants. Next slide, please. We also have, yeah. Oh, I would also like to explain to everyone how we're also very much proud that also even our partner has provided volunteer external mentors. So there are two of them. One of them is Miss Ria. So she, unfortunately, again, she's not able to join us today, but she has majored in environmental science. And next slide, please. And we also have Mr. Oclaret. So his background is more of civil engineering, and right now he is teaching as an associate professor in the Malayan Colleges of Mindanao. Next slide, please. We have Miss Abby also. Yeah, she's here. Yeah, but she's not going to be able to open her camera. So Miss Abby, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone. Sorry, I won't be able to open my camera, but there are my pictures over there. So I'm Abby. You can call me Abby. I majored in architecture, and as my bachelor's degree, and then I went to Europe for 2 years to study smart cities and communities, and I specialized in sustainable planning, urban planning, energy and transport. Currently, I'm in the Philippines, back in the Philippines, working for WSP, which is an international engineering firm, mostly doing sustainability consulting services like energy modeling, carbon accounting, and I basically focus on the building sector. And if you have questions regarding construction materials, building life cycle, you can come to me for your questions. That's all.
Yep. So thank you, Miss Abby. So yeah, next slide, please. All right. We have Fatima. I think she's here. Is she? Maybe. Oh no, she's not here. Yeah. So Miss Fatima is she's from Malaysia. Her research is more of applied microbiology, and I think she could also help in the waste category because she is also focusing on the conversion of biomass. So next slide, please. We also have Mr. Seal. I think he's here. Oh, he's here. Yeah. Hi, Sir
Hi,
Seal.
thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Seal Patino. I'm a corporate social responsibility associate with First Gen Corporation. So together with Miss Janice earlier. So my educational background is on human ecology. I took up human ecology from the University of the Philippines in Los Baños, and I'm currently finishing my master's in geography, also University of the Philippines in Diliman. So in terms of research background, I'm more inclined towards climate change adaptation and mitigation. So with what our keynote speaker has mentioned today, so that's really in terms of my line of interest in terms of studies, as well as with disaster risk reduction management and social impact assessment. And some hobbies includes I like to do puzzles, playing Pokemon, and comedy and reality game shows. That's it for me. Thank you. Excited to meet everyone.
Thank you again, Sir Seal. So next, please. Okay, we also have Miss Jade. Is she here?
Hi, yes.
She is.
Hi, so hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm currently working as a materials engineer for Sentinel Upcycling Technologies, one of the pioneering upcycling efforts in the Philippines, and we're partnered with a lot of other large-scale recycling haulers. So my expertise is in post-consumer plastic recycling and circular economy. And I also do a lot of volunteer work for community-based organizing on how to practice sorting at the source. So nice to meet you all.
Right. Thank you very much, Miss Jade. And next, please. We also have Miss Julian. So Miss Julian is also the head external research mentor for this year because she also was one of our mentors for last year. So Miss Julian, please.
Hi, am I audible?
Yep.
Can you? Okay, so hi, my name is Julian. You can call me Miss Yen. As what you have mentioned, this is my second year as X-Men or external research mentor for the Tsunago research project. So I'm a faculty member and the researcher of Western Mindanao State University. I also work as the managing director of Pagbayo Incorporated, which is a non-profit organization that aims to provide sustainable livelihood among marginal communities in the Philippines through science-based waste upcycling schemes. I'm a BS Chemistry and Master of Chemistry graduate of the University of the Philippines, Visayas, and I am pursuing my PhD in Chemistry Education at the University of the Philippines Open University as the OST-SEI Scholar. So my current research projects are centered on characterization and valorization of unutilized parts of plants. For instance, I am creating active packaging films from cacao pods and calamansi peel. So this is a DOST-PCH already funded project. I also do extension projects like Project Uplift. And now I am preparing to launch Project Kahibalo, which targets to promote love for science among kids and adults. So I think that's all for That's all about me for an introduction. I'm sure that along the course of the Tsunago Research Project 2022, we will know each other further as we get to learn from each other. Good afternoon.
All right, so that was Miss Julian. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Marco.
Hello, everyone. I am Marco. I am a PhD student in Kyushu University in Japan. I am studying energy engineering. So my research interest is on production of biofuels from grasses and agricultural wastes. And also, I do air conditioning, refrigeration, and desalination using low-grade thermal energy or heat. And I like playing volleyball, badminton, cats, cooking, and research. So that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Marco. So next up, we have Jeff. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. So hi everyone, I'm Jeff. You can call me Jeff or Jeffrey, it's up to you. So I'm mainly focused on the ocean. So I got my bachelor's degree in physics, my master's degree in physical oceanography, but right now I'm more interested in the upper ocean dynamics. So anything that is related to the physics of the ocean and environmental science. So I believe science communication is key. And if you would notice, I keep on saying science and communicated is not science, it's just an expensive hobby. So if you have anything to consult regarding environmental science, climate change, especially something about coastal communities or the ocean, and something that you want to deliver in public and share your results in public, I'd be very much happy to help you. I have worked with different sectors from the OSD, championing SDGs, allowing to implement those policies through ecotourism policies and guidelines. So excited to work with everyone. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Jeff. Next, we have Miss Lian. Are you there? Okay, I think Miss Lian is not here, so let me introduce her. Oh, sorry. Can you please go back one slide? Yeah, so Miss Lian is also studying right now in Tokyo University, and her focus is more on computer science, and also she's an infrastructure engineer, and also focusing as well on sustainability science. Next slide, please. Oh, she's Filipina. And we have Miss Zainun Mustafa. Oh, there she is. Perfect. Can you please introduce?
Hello everyone, I'm Zainul Mustafa. I'm from Smksbu. So basically, I'm involved with the training for the teachers, educators from Southeast Asia. And we were doing a lot of activities with the children. So basically for the research, I'm looking into the science educations, especially in curriculums. And we also look into the behavioral studies. We look into the skill developments. So basically, in the term of research, I'm looking into social sciences and integrating science educations, STEMs, and we also promote the Sustainable Development Goals. So prior to joining Researh, I used to work with a team of research regarding education for sustainable developments. And we also do a lot of engagement, community engagement projects. So basically, the idea of research in my background should be in how we can promote science educations and through education. Science through educations. I think maybe beside that, I was involved with the module developments. So basically, all about science education. So if those who are looking into how we can promote certain awareness through scientific research, of course, you are most welcome to contact me.
Right, thank you very much, Dr. Mustafa. And next we have Miss Kim. There she is already, I think.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Kim. I'm from Ateneo Naga, and I have a background in engineering and also in environment resource management. I'm very interested to start this project, and my research interests include water transportation, material science, concrete, and energy. I'm currently the lead of Project Digby. It's sustainable community development using recycled materials and disaster resistant self-sustaining house. Also the project lead of Recolab is a DOST funded project that will allow Ateneo de Naga to establish a recycled concrete laboratory in our university. So I'm very excited to work with everyone.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Kim. Next, please, we have Miss Atkashari. Are you there? Yeah, she's there, but I think she's also busy right now. But again, to introduce her, to everyone on her behalf. So she is from Malaysia, and her background is more of physics, focusing on material science, solar cells. Yeah, so there's the energy aspect, and she also does international relation and humanitarian work. Thank you very much. So next, please. And we do have other external mentors who unfortunately were not able to give self-introductions. Ms. Ruth Ann Bono Cruz, JP Flores, JK Daano, and Mr. Jerwin John Rodriguez. If any of you is there, please speak now. But I guess not. So yeah, so those are all our external mentors for this year's Tsunago research project. And as everyone has seen, we really have a very diverse set of external mentors for this year. A lot of them are focusing on our main topics of waste, energy, main of course is energy, and then waste and water. But then some of them are also very much capable of supporting the Kadai group because it's very core and foundational research that the students will be doing. So one reason, of course, that we have like as much external mentors right now as the teams is because we really believe, as Leaveness, we do believe in being inclusive. We make sure that all the students have the advice that is customized or personalized to them. And one of the way to also do this is to make sure that we talk to each and every team that is in our initiatives. So thank you very much, everyone. And yeah, we're very much excited to have the external mentors join our this year's Tsunagu. So back to you, Mango.
Thank you so much for introducing the external mentors to us. So now we'll be moving on to the school introductions. It will be good for us to know which schools are taking part. So for this time round, we have got 4 countries taking part. We have got Delton Tokyo Junior and Senior High School, Sengakuin Junior and Senior High School, and from Malaysia, we have Sekolah Seri Puteri, SM Science, Tengku Muhammad Faris Pitra. We have Usahawan Al Amin. We have SMK Seri Bintang Utara. We have SMK Tinta as well. For Philippines, we have got Claret School of Zamboanga City, and we have got 3 Philippine Science High School, CARC, BRC, and WVC, as well as UP High School in Iloilo. Lastly, in Singapore, we have got Clementi Town Secondary School with us. So anyone from Sengakuin here, if you would like to share your slides on your end, or to give a short speech about yourself, lasting about 1 minute is fine.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you want to share your slides or you will just give a short introduction of yourself?
Yes, please. I want to share my slides.
Okay, I'll stop sharing on my end. Over to you.
Yep, thank you. Can you see this slide?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very sorry about my low-level English, but I'm gonna try hard. So let's start my presentation. I'm gonna introduce my school, Seigakuin. It's operated by an education corporation and it's split into a boys' school and girls' school through 7th to 12th grade. And Seigakuin is a Christian school, and the school's philosophy is the love God and serve His people. In addition, each school has their own motto: only one for others and be a messenger. It means that the Seigakuin is based on the belief that each person is given an irreplaceable gift from God. The Holy Academy helps us to discover our unique gift and help us to develop our individual sense of personality. The Holy Academy education isn't the number one education, it's the only one education. So this is our school and the team members like this, and we have 3 girls and I'm the leader, and others are the 11th boys and the 10th grade boys. So our school, Seigakuin, and are started to participate with each others and start a project from 2017. Start with the Power Sports project, and this year we are going to do the Environment Eco project too. And last year we did the disaster prevention camp, which the elementary schools student came, 52 came, and they enjoyed the work, and they learned about the disaster too. So this is all my presentation, and I'm really excited about this project and really trying hard. So really nice to meet you, and thanks for this time.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Thank you so much for introducing your school to us. Thank you. So next, I would like to call out to Dalton. Dalton, Tokyo Junior and Senior High School, are they here? I think they'll be sharing slides on their end, right?
Okay.
Okay, please share your slide, and the floor is yours.
Can you see me? Can you see?
Yep.
Okay, I do. Hello, everyone. We'd like to introduce you to our school, Doton Tokyo. This is going to be the 4th year since our school opened. Doton's philosophy is go forward unafraid. In our school, students enjoy a lot of freedom. We don't have any strict rules, so we are quite different from other traditional schools in Japan. We have a science club in our school where we can do all kinds of research and experiments. We also grow cells in our school lab and grow plants and crops in our school farm. As for research, one good example is grow up research on a plant called kuzu, which is a plant that have a widely spread and damaged ecosystem across Asia. So we are trying to find a way to solve this problem with our own research. We are so excited to work on the project with you guys all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Next, I would like to call out to Sekolah Menengah Tinta. I'll be sharing slides on my end. Just let me know when you want to flip the slides to the next one. Is your representative here? Please unmute yourself. Okay, just let me know when to flip.
Hello and good evening everyone. Now I'm going to use my school here and
Oh, we are unable to hear you clearly. Is it because of your internet?
I think because it's raining heavily in Malaysia, I think right now. I think because of the internet. Maybe try to speak again from
Yes, speak again closer to the mic. Okay, you may start again because just now we didn't capture your voice.
I think I have to close the camera.
You sound okay now. You sound okay now.
Oh, okay. So
next slide. You want next slide?
Okay. me, Adam, and my Adam bin Rizwan. I am from. Next, we have Nur Adilia Johanna binti Muhammad Ashar, and she's also from Form 2. Next slide, please. After that, we have Sharifa Alia binti Said Muhammad Sabri. She's Form 1. Another Form 1 student, we have Darwis Ichiro Azmi bin Muhammad Imran. Slide, please. Next Form 2 students are Ahmad Darwish Qayyum bin Anwar and Ainul Mardia binti Rashid. Next. Finally, we have Naili Damia Hafi binti Masris ID and Ilham Munira binti Kamarul Azri from Form 1. Next slide. A little bit about our research facilities. We have one big science lab, which we have equipment such as microscope, Bunsen burner, and other. For STEM and computer lab, we have computers and projectors. Overall, I can say that we do not have advanced lab which equipped for research purpose. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. So next, I would like to call out to Sekolah Seri Putiri. You'll share slides on your end, right? Is your representative here? Hello, hello. Sekolah Seri Putiri.
I think Mango, we can proceed to the next school.
Next school? Okay. SMK Seri Bintang Utara. Are they here?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to?
Vanessa, can you share the slide?
Yeah, yeah. Can you see it now? It's a blue background.
No. We have two groups actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
would like to share it on your end?
no. I think this is the other group. So wait.
Share on your own. Share your own
Yeah.
slide.
Vanessa, can you share first?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tristan, you possible to turn on your camera or not?
Oh wait, something's wrong. Wait. Here. I think so. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We are one of the groups from SMK Sri Pinta Utara. Before we start, my name is Tristan, and I'm 16 this year. Okay. So let's talk a bit about the history of SMK SBU. Our school started as Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Jalan Bukit Bintang, which was formerly known as the Bukit Bintang Girls' School. The school was first established in 1893 on Brickfields Road, and in 1929 was registered as a Chinese girls' school when it moved to Davidson Road. Then when the new Bukit Bintang Girls' School was moved to Jalan Bukit Bintang in the year 2000, the site of the old premises was registered as Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sri Bintang Utara. And in 2001, SMK Sri Bintang Utara moved to Taman Shamlin Perkasa Ceras and is part of the Sri Bintang complex. Our school's motto is Kecemerlangan Tekad Kami, which means the excellence of our determination. And next. Okay. Before we introduce our group members, I would like you all to meet Dr. Lee So Im, who is our teacher advisor and is also one of the Guru Chamlang in our school. Now let's move on to the group members. So hi, my name is Tristan. I'm 16 this year and my hobbies are reading and drawing. Unfortunately, Raja Khadija, who is the next person, introducing, cannot join us today. So we'll move on to Vanessa.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Davy. I'm 16 years old and I like singing and dancing.
Hi, my name is Adam Emil Haris. I'm from Tuamana. My hobbies are playing the piano and guitar.
Hi, my name is Nivita, and I enjoy reading and singing. And that's all from us. Thank you.
All right, now let's move on to the next group from the same school, if I'm not wrong. So currently we are running a little bit short of the time. So if there are any overlapping, you can feel free to just skip through or speak really fast about it.
Yeah.
So who's the representative? You may
Here.
unmute yourself. Yep, and tell me when to flip the slides.
Okay. So a very good afternoon and hi to everyone here. Before getting started, I'm Troija from our school, SMK Seri Bintang Utara. So we are really honored and pleased to be participating in Tsunagu's research project 2022 this year. So let's move on to the next slide, and I'll pass it on to Sushi.
So our school is located at Taman Shamalin Perkasa, Cheras, Kuala Lumpur. It's a city in Malaysia. And we'll move on to the teacher, which is gonna overlap because we are the same teacher. We have the same teacher as the team one. So this is Puan Lisa Im. So I think we can just go over it and move on to the students.
Hi, my name is Tan Hin Kang, and I'm Form 3 student. That's all for me.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you all. My name is Ahmed Kaiser bin Khalid. I'm currently 14 years old. The reason I'm joining this Tsunago research project because I want to gain more information about the things that will be taught. And I'm also very interested in joining this research project and want to learn more on how to do research properly. And that's also the main reason I joined. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So hi everyone, my name is Chaitya and I'm 14 years old this year. To be honest, I'm extremely excited for our Tsunago research project this year, and I'm very passionate of learning and to conduct our research in the future discussions. And lastly, learn more and most importantly, have fun and enjoy learning. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tanisha Sivakumar and I'm 15 years old. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
So hi, my name is Kor Suching. You can call me Suching, and I'm 15 years old this year, and I love music. That's all from me. And that's all from our school, SMK Seri Bintang Utara. I hope you have a great time listening to us and have a nice day.
Looking forward to hear your projects in the near future. Thank you so much for sending to two teams. Okay, this one. Is the representative from SM Saint Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just share the screen on my end and let me know when you want to flip the slide.
Oh, yes.
Okay, should be able to see my, yep.
Okay, so greetings to everyone present in the meeting today. I am Ahmed Kaiser. I'm Ahmed Kaiser, Sekolah Menengah Sains Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra speaker for today. As I'm talking today, I'll be referring our school as Faris. Next slide, please. This is our teacher advisor, Mr. Fizi bin Muhammad, who will guide us alongside the mentors during this whole project. Next slide. Our team consists of 5 members, Lydia, Hani, Mudani, and Sabrina. And of course, me, Iskandar. And we are all from 3 or 15 years old this year. Next slide. Our school provides some amazing facilities, such as 2 biology labs, 2 chemistry labs, 2 physics labs, and STEM room, and fast internet coverage at school compound. And next slide. But despite all this, where exactly is our school located? Faris is located in Kelantan, one of the 14 states in Malaysia. Kelantan is located in the east coast of Peninsular Malaysia. Clementi is rich in its own culture and heritage. Some examples of the conscious food here are like nasi kerabu, akot, nasi topa, and so on. We also have an annual festival, which is Kelantan's Traditional Kite Festival, where everyone can showcase their kites or simply just enjoy others' beautiful kites flying around the sky. It's an international festival, so you will also be able to meet wonderful new people from all around the world. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for lending your ears.
Thank you so much for introducing your school. So now I'd like to call out to Sekolah Menengah Usahawan El Amin.
Yes.
So just let me know when to flip the slide.
Assalamualaikum and good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julia Natasha from Sekolah Menengah Usahawan Al Amin. I'm representing my team, the Ultimate Scientists. Next slide. This is our beloved school, located in Wangsa Maju, KL. It was incorporated in 2016. Our school has 5 classrooms and 2 teachers' rooms, science lab, school cafe, recording studio, library, and gym and restroom. Even though our school is relatively new, we have won several awards and participate in several competitions locally as well in Asian level. Next slide, please. Now, let me introduce you to the Ultimate Scientist team member. Our team leader is Imran Saifur Rahman. He is 14 years old and he enjoys playing football and reading. Next, we have Ahmed Kaiser, 13 years old. He loves drawing, playing football, and has a YouTube channel named Captain Science. Our oldest team member is Ahmad Ibrahim, 15 years old. He loves programming, drawing, playing badminton, and gaming. Next slide. Next, we have me, Julia Natasha. I am 14 years old and I love drawing and listening to music. Last but not least, we have Mawada, 14 years old. She loves reading and listening to music. Next. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for introducing your school. So now we would like to invite Claret School of Zamboanga.
Hello.
Would you like to share slides on your end?
Yes, po. We'll share the video on our end po.
All right. Please share your videos.
Yes, po. So, I have a short introduction po. Scientia maxime cum virtute. Knowledge is learned best with virtue. Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Iya, a student from Claret School of Zamboanga City in the Philippines. We are here to present to you a short video introduction about our school and our team.
Kita kena audio.
Sorry, we are unable to hear your video.
that's it for our introduction, leaving you with our team's motto: imagine, innovate, inspire. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So PSHS, Bicol Region Campus has also provided us with a video, and I'll play it now for everyone to enjoy.
We are Team Beside Bicol from the Philippines.
Hi, I am Jetro, the contact teacher for PSHS VRC. I come from the research unit and I am a biologist by specialization.
Hi, I am Juan Rafael Absete, an incoming grade 11 student, and I plan to take the biology track in senior high.
Hello, I am Gabriel Antoinette P. Avellana, an incoming grade 11 student of Researh Bicol, planning to take on the biology track the next school year.
Hi, I'm Dayan Anthony Balolo, an incoming grade 11 student, and I am planning to take the physics track this senior high.
Hi, my name is Nikki Faye Bernelia, an incoming grade 11 student, and I'm planning to take chemistry track for senior high.
Hi, I'm Ria Lindsay Chavez, an incoming grade 11 student, and I'm planning to take the biology track for senior high.
Hi, I am Gabriel V. Marioles, an incoming grade 11 student, and I plan to take the biology track in senior high.
I am Sofia Andrea Aisanandres, an incoming grade 11 student, and I plan to take the biology track in senior high school.
Hi, my name is Jose Antonio M. Ursua, an incoming grade 11 student, an aspiring doctor.
Okay, bear with me. I'm like trying to move to the next slide. Okay, so next we have CARC campus that has also provided us with a video. Please enjoy.
I am Zia Nomadlo.
I am Ian Sabiniano. And I am Solborn Bakilan Balawas, and we are from the Philippine Science High School Cordillera Administrative Region Campus.
The region of Cordillera is located in the northern part of the Philippines. With its mountainous topography, it will definitely surprise you with the most scenic drives in the country.
On the high hills of Baguio City, Philippines, lies our campus, the Philippine Science High School CAR campus. We are surrounded by vibrant culture and colors, making studying here a precious and an exhilarating experience. As scholars, we are privileged with facilities on campus, like the biology, physics, chemistry, computer science, and fabrication laboratories, which enable us to pursue our research interests and expand our scientific views and aspirations. We hope that by participating in the Tsunago research project, we would be able to collaborate with foreign ideas and knowledge to own our skills for the better. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you all. Maraming salamat.
Okay, now we'll move to the next one.
I am Zia Nomadlo.
Okay.
I am Ian Sabiniano. And I am Solborn Bakilan Balawas, and we are from the Philippines.
Here's the next one.
Hi, I'm Mayan Centeno.
Hi, I'm Hannah T. Park.
My name is Azria Therese S. Bello, and we're from the Philippine Science High School CAR campus.
We study in the Philippine Science High School CAR campus, which is located in Baguio City in the Cordilleran region of the Philippines. The climate here is quite cool compared to the rest of the country. Our school is surrounded by beautiful greenery, which makes it a peaceful place to study in. Additionally, we have facilities such as our chemistry, biology, physics, computer science, and fabrication laboratories, wherein we research, explore, and learn. To help with our research, our laboratories have the following equipment amongst others, such as the ultraviolet visible spectrophotometer, a flame atomic absorption spectrometer, a Fourier transform infrared spectrophotometer, a rotary evaporator, equipment that can do high-performance liquid chromatography, and an ultra-freeze refrigerator. We hope to hone our research skills and make a difference by joining this Tsunagu research project. Thank you, and we're looking forward to working with you all.
Thank you so much. Now we will have PSHS Western Visayas campus. They have also prepared a video for us. And let's go. Yep. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Othelorine Jules Serrano, a scholar from Batch 2024, and today I will be introducing you to the Philippine Science High School Western Visayas campus. Established in 1992, the Philippine Science High School Western Visayas campus, or PSHSWVC, is more widely known as Pasay amongst its scholars. It is the third campus established under the PSHS system. Students who pass the school's entrance examination avail privileges such as free tuition, free loan of books, and a monthly stipend. With the core values of truth, excellence, and service, PSHSWVC prepares students for careers in science and technology through its STEM programs and courses. The institution also offers high-quality education that develops students into well-rounded individuals dedicated to nation building. The school has 4 research laboratories, namely the biology, chemistry, physics, and computer science laboratories. The bio laboratory has a biosafety cabinet, an autoclave, microbial incubator, rotavap, and common biology apparatus. The chem laboratory has an FTIR, HPLC, UV vis, and common chemistry lab apparatus. The physics laboratory has a refractometer, lab discs, a drone, water quality sensors, an anemometer, and a colorimeter. And the CES laboratories have a 3D printer, a dual range force sensor, breadboards, a solar charger controller, iPads, laptops, and desktops. The school also has a functional research station in Guimaras Island. Due to the loosened quarantine restrictions, the school will be conducting face-to-face classes next school year, ensuring that all its scholars will have access to all the facilities the institution has to offer. That's all, and thank you very much for listening.
So next we have got a video from the University of Philippines High School in Iloilo. Let's go.
A pleasant day to everyone. We are one of the Philippines representatives for this year's Tsunago Research Project. We are 10 grade 11 science, technology, engineering, and mathematics senior high school students from the University of the Philippines High School in Iloilo. The University of the Philippines High School in Iloilo, also known as UPHSI, is one of the 4 high school departments under the UP system. UPHSI was established in July 1947. The high school department is designed for socio-economically disadvantaged but academically qualified students to access tertiary education without tuition fees. Furthermore, it is an experimental laboratory of the College of Arts and Sciences that provides innovative teaching strategies and academic preparation for admission to the University of the Philippines undergraduate programs. In research, the University of the Philippines High School in Iloilo has 4 laboratories, including chemistry, biology, earth science, and physics. Equipped with proper materials to conduct conducive research and experimentation. Students gain access to computer laboratories and free Wi-Fi usage for modern-day exploration and groundwork. Still, libraries are open for access to archives of various studies. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, classes are in remote mode. Face-to-face classes are prohibited by the university. That's all for the introduction of our school, the UP High School in Iloilo, the Division of Professional Education, College of Arts and Sciences, University of the Philippines, Visayas.
Next, we have got Clementi Town Secondary School. So can the representative unmute yourself? Hello. Yep, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Erin, and together with me is Sari. We are from Clementi Town Secondary School, and we would like to take this opportunity to share our school with you. Our secondary school was established in the 1980s, so we are 42 years old this year. There are a total of 5 secondary levels, and we have a total of 1,222 students and 20 students. Science in Action is a program that we are proud to be part of. Next slide, please. Sorry, can we share screen for a video?
You want to share a video? Did you just say that?
Yeah, can we share screen to play a video?
Yes, please go ahead.
The Science in Action program has been an absolute gift to me by giving me a chance to work in an NUS lab with state-of-the-art equipment and do experiments that I would never get the chance to do in secondary school. The Science in Action program has allowed me to work with industry-leading experts as well as like-minded people in the field of science, allowing me to kindle my interest and passion further in the field of biology. I really do hope to prove myself in the field of research and biology in future.
Is that all from your school?
We have more.
Oh, you have more? One more video, you mean?
One more slide. Yeah.
Okay. I'll share it on my end. Is it the final slide that you're talking about?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yep.
About ourselves and why we have decided to embark on our SIA journey. In our opinion, science is more than just what is being taught within the classroom. I personally chose to join SIA because it gives me the chance to analyze in-depth scientific research questions and to also grow my passion and love for biology. Erin joined SIA because she believes that the SIA experience will give her the opportunity to work with people of different mindsets and ways of carrying out tasks. She wants to understand more on how the working industry is like, while he'll learn to always persevere and adapt quickly towards changes that we will come to face in future. Our teacher has always emphasized on this quote: courage is not the absence of fear, and he has always inspired us and motivated us throughout this journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the schools for sharing about their background in their schools as well. Looking forward to work with each other and learn from each other. Now I would like to pass it on to Zaim-san, who will inform us of the next steps to take moving forward from here. Zaim-san, the floor is yours. Just let me know when to flip the slide.
Okay, can you hear my voice? Is it clear?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, so yeah, I will make it very short. I know everyone, we are running out of time. So next slide. So let me share in terms of what next slide, things that we need to be prepared for all the schools and also teams. So I think the first one, the very important one is you need to install your Slack. So Slack is one of the apps. Why we're using the Slack? Because each of the country, we have 4 countries right now, have their own media social, I can say, in each of them. So for us to ask everyone to using the same one might be unfair. So I think from us, the better way is using the Slack, much more convenient, and also everyone can be gathering here. So please install your Slack. And actually, we already invite you to join the Slack. Slack app. So they have a in computer and also in phone. You can find it. And we already sent you an email. So we already asked schools to give an email for each of the students. So you will receive the emails and click the emails and you will have this Slack. Okay. And starting from now, you can start to think, do the desktop research, think what kind of issue they were to solve. Either in energy, waste, or water. So this is your choice. For those who join the GU1, for the Kadai, already fixed for energy. So you will learn on what kind of research been done. And also, please, just to be aware, after this, you need to set your mentoring session with the mentors. Okay. We need to use new apps, new software that we will explain later on. Okay, for the mentoring. So before the midterm on July, please have one mentoring session with the mentor. So they will guide you in terms of how you want to start your research, what you need to take care, what kind of experiment they will advise you in terms of that one. Next slide. And yeah, when you have from your observation also discussion with mentor, please come up with the topics that we want to solve and also bring a research plan. So during the midterm one, you will present about your topics, what kind of research that you want to do, and also what will be your research plan, experiment that you want to do. And also, after installing the Slack, please do the introduction, your self-introduction, everyone. So we'd like to know more details about you. So before this, we just know briefly, but maybe if you have any things, just communicate in the Slack, okay? Just introduce again yourself. And also we prepare a guidebook for this year. The new update that we do is guidebook for your reference, especially for you to conduct the research and also about overall our program activities. So you can refer this guidebook. Next slide. And need to be aware that this is the tools that need to use in the Tsunago research project. First, you need to install your Slack. You can use it in the webs as well, but we suggest you to install either in your phone or in your computer, okay, for Slack. The second, we have the official website. So here is where the student can update about your experience and blog freely in this website. And the third one is the Google Drive. So the Google Drive is the main things that we want you to share in terms of your slide and also your updates, everything, and also all the meeting notes with the mentor will be put in this Google Drive. Okay, so these three things, the important things that you need to have. Okay, next slide. And also for mentoring, also event. So for the mentoring and also booking and also mentoring online meeting, we will use Skillings. So one of the apps from that we have from our partners. So we utilize these Skillings. So we will let you know how to using these Skillings in the guidebook. So you can refer that. And also for every event, for example, like our kickoff event today, midterm presentation, and also we have science workshop. Final presentation, we will use Zoom, okay, totally. Okay, this is the two tools for event also mentoring session that you need to be aware. Okay, next slide. And everything that I informed to you, everything already in the guidebook. So we will share this guidebook in the Slack. You can refer here as your reference. Okay, and please, if you have any question, after you're looking, this guidebook still not have a difficulty, so let us know. So we'll guide you one by one. Next slide. And just to let you know, on this June, 25th June, Saturday, I think on the next week, we will have this kick-off of science workshop. So based on feedback last year, we try to improve, we guide the student on how to conduct the research, and also for those who are already doing research before, so this is might be for you to remember again, just to share on how to do the research. So hopefully you can join this event. So from 2 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. Okay, and we're using the Zoom as a platform. Okay, hopefully you can try to make available for this time, so we can do the experiment and also learn on how to conduct research step by step, so that it's easy for you to conduct research afterwards. Okay, next slide. And this is our project overview. So we already finished our kickoff for this 9 June. And each of the month, we will have mentoring session. Okay, and we have the midterm one where you need to share about your research plan, also what kind of topics that you want to bring on midterm one, which is on 14th July. Okay, and next big event that we have is the midterm 2 on the September, which is 29th September. Please lock your date on that day. And also, and we have our final result presentation on December, 18 December. And the last one on January, we will have the reflecting, where we can try to improve our program based on the feedback. Okay. And yeah, that's overall about our timeline. Next slide. And yeah, that's all from me. So thank you very much. And I pass back to Mango-san.
Thank you so much. So now let's all take pictures together. Everyone turn on your cameras. Who will be taking the photo?
I will be taking the photos.
Let me unshare my screen first so everybody is inside. Okay. Zain-san, are you taking the photo you mentioned?
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you so much. At my cue, everyone turn on their cameras. Hurry, 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 running out of time. Okay, I see that I think all of them are like turned on. Okay, I will just cue. Okay, 1, 2, 3, everybody, big smile. 1, 2, 3, big smile.
Okay.
Okay, next page. 1, 2, 3,
Continue
bigger
smiling.
smile.
Continue smiling.
Continue smiling. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Last one. Okay. Okay, finish.
Okay. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So lastly, I would like to take this time to thank our visionary partner. First, Jen, thank you so much for joining us and supporting us. Next, we would also like to thank Innovate 360 and Crown Digital from Singapore for being our supporting partner as well, to help us in the grooming of the future leaders. And of course, we would like to thank Wella School System from Philippines. Thank you so much for being our education collaboration partner. And last but not least, we would like to thank GrabMap for being our project academic partner. So thank you very much for your attention. I know it has been a long day. We apologize for overrunning the program, but we hope to see you really soon and hope that we'll be able to learn from each other, from different countries, different styles of working, and of course to contribute to the society in a very positive way. Thank you so much, and let's advance science and technology for global happiness together. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, lab. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Go,
go.
Next workshop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you. And sorry for running over time. We had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think we can remove
Bye.
the other people.
Okay.
Can you stop recording, Mango? Mango, please stop recording. Mango.
Oh, did I record? Oh, yeah, I did.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought it was like a high-tech thing again.
Oh.